So this is an article about Bill Pickett, and it's by Britannica. It says Bill Pickett was born December 5th, 1870, question mark. So I guess there's some debate on when he was born, in Williamson County, Texas. He died April 2nd, 1932 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now we know Tulsa, Oklahoma was a state that was created by the government for the Indians that was pushed off or ran off their land in the southeastern United States. So anyways, it says American rodeo cowboy who introduced bulldogging, a modern rodeo event that involves wrestling and running steer to the ground. Pickett was descended from American Indians and black slaves in the Southwest. He grew up in West Texas, learning to ride and rope as a boy, and became a ranch hand. He performed a simple trick rides in a town on weekends. In 1900, he became a showman, sponsored by Lee Moore, a Texas rodeo entrepreneur. In 1907, Pickett signed with the 101 Ranch Wild West show, becoming one of its star performers and assuming the status of a legendary figure for his masterful handling of both wild and domestic animals. For bulldogging and steer wrestling, he perfected a technique of jumping from his horse, grabbing the steer around the neck or horns, sinking his teeth into the animal's lip, and then pulling it around. Pickett's most grueling performance came in 1908 in the bull ring in Mexico City. He there wrestled and rode a Mexican fighting bull for 7 minutes before a riotous audience enraged at this original interpretation of the Mexican national pastime of bullfighting. Pickett performed until 1916, working as a cowhand and rancher thereafter. He later appeared in the silent films The Bulldogger, The Crimson Skull, 1922, and he died after being kicked by a horse in April 1932. Now, on this article about Bill Pickett is by Oklahoma Historical Society, the Encyclopedia of Oklahoma History and Culture. William Pickett, 1870 through 1932, the originator of the rodeo steer wrestling or bulldogging, African-American cowboy William Bill Pickett. Now notice how every time that they identify him, they're always trying to say that he is a foreigner, instead of saying that he's indigenous. Just keep note of that. It says it's believed to have been born December 5th, 1870, in Travis County, Texas, about 30 miles north of Austin. He was one of the 13 children of Thomas Jefferson Pickett and Mary Virginia Elizabeth Gilbert Pickett. After completing a 5th grade education, Bill Pickett went to work on a ranch and soon learned to bulldog a steer by grasping it by the horns, twisting its neck, biting its nose or upper lip, and making it fall to one side. Okay, it says, I'm skipping down, establishing their own horse-breaking business in Taylor, Texas. Pickett Brothers, Bronco Busters, and Rough Riders advertised catching and taming wild cattle, a specialty. Bill Pickett entered his first rodeo in 1888 at the fair in Taylor. By the early 1900s, he was a popular rodeo performer. In 1905, he joined the Miller Brothers 101 Ranch Wild West show. Billed as the Dusky Damon, he performed with that outfit for more than a quarter century. 1907, he moved his family from Texas to the 101 Ranch near Ponca City. In the off seasons, he worked as a cowboy and also competed against white contestants in hundreds of rodeos around the West. In order to enter these events, Pickett was often identified as being Indian, not an African American. Now, I find that very curious, and as you see, he's a dark red, copper-colored man, or he was a copper-colored man, and they identified him as an Indian in order for him to go into the rodeo. But today, they identify him as African American. No surprise. Please like this video and please subscribe and hit the notification bell to see my newest videos that drop. Thank you.